welcome back to Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com. Missouri Sports Network, where everyone has a home field advantage. Welcome to high school game day and basketball previews. And for this preview, we go back to Willard High School, and Jeremy Dreasler, the head basketball coach on the boys' side, has joined us. And Coach Dreasler, hey, thanks so much for your time today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Coach, double-digit wins a year ago in a very difficult conference. What have you got coming back? What have you lost to graduation? What are your expectations this year?
Sure. We lost two guys at graduation, Hayden Roberts and Ryan Robinson. Hayden Roberts was a really good shooter for us the past few years. Ryan Robinson was really good for us in the second half of the season. We ended up finishing in the top half of the conference last year, and he was a major component to that, guarding the other team's best offensive player. We really got rattled with quarantines and injuries the last 2 years, really, but especially last year. We only played 5 games last year with a full roster. So we did a lot of junk defenses, and he was the guy that was always chasing guys around. Coming back, we've got 6 seniors. We've got Hayden Brown, Brett Hall, Trey Pulford, Gavin Davis, Blake Shanks, and Chris Chia. Hayden Brown and Trey Pulford are really going to be instrumental offensively for us. Both guys averaged about 13 points a game. Hayden Brown jumped up there and in conference play averaged about 16 points and about 9 rebounds. Brett Hall has been tremendous on the leadership aspect. We also got some juniors and Cooper Wilkin, who just moved in from Wablo. We hired his dad as one of the assistant superintendents. He's got a chance to be an impact player, was an all-conference player last year, first team for his conference. And then, Braden Bagley, Logan Crichton, Riley Wolf, other juniors. It's going to be nice about us this year. We've got about 10, 11 guys that can really compete. So it's going to be really competitive practices, which I think is going to really help us down the stretch too.
Coach, as you go in, what are the numbers like? You went through a long list there. You're freshmen through seniors. Have you got good numbers?
Yeah, we'll probably keep around 30 kids or so. Probably 10 or 11 freshmen, and 20 to 21 sophomores through seniors. We have a really competitive sophomore class with a large senior class, so it's going to be interesting. Some coaches are able to say by this time of the year they kind of know their team. We do not know our team. We've got a lot of guys that are really competing for spots every day. With the new mission rules changing, we've been able to use our hour-and-a-half practices twice a week. That's been really beneficial. So it's been fun. It's going to be a lot of hard decisions, but it makes it competitive. And that's been the nice thing this year that we have not had the last few years is some guys kind of already had their spots, and this year it's not the case. They're going to have to compete every single day.
Well, you start the season out, doesn't start off in the easiest way. You've got the Willard Basketball Classic, and calling a couple of games there last year and a great atmosphere. Who are the teams coming back to that this year?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different. Last year we had, that juggernaut matchup of Kickapoo and Greenwood, which was an awesome game. Been nice if the gym could have been full capacity. But we have Belton up there by KC. Then we got Harrison, Arkansas, Flippin, Arkansas, Smith Cotton, Greenwood, Camden, Bolivar, and us. So another really good tournament. It should be a lot of fun, a lot of good players.
As you look around the COC, maybe the best conference, well, probably the best conference when you take into account all the sports, whether it be baseball, and you guys coming off the baseball, and then you've got the football, and basketball is no different. Kind of handicap that conference is, knowing what everyone else has got coming back. You guys finished in the top third a year ago. Is that kind of where your expectations are going into the 21-22 season?
Yeah, that conference is just, you just don't know. One bad game, you drop down 2 or 3 spots. It's brutal. Night in, night out. It doesn't matter if you're the best team or the worst team. Like, that's a big game. Every game's a rivalry game. So, I think we're just as good as anybody this year. I think we've got a chance to be really competitive. I'm really excited about this year. And I think really the only people that can stop the Willard Tigers is the Willard Tigers right now.
Outstanding. Coach, you've always been generous with your time, and we appreciate you making time for us here today for this Missouri Sports Network basketball preview here presented by Great Southern Bank and the Missouri Highway Patrol, who reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And Labor's Local 663 It reminds us, hey, be careful in work zones out there. Let everybody go home tonight. Coach, we appreciate it. And hopefully, and I know we'll be visiting throughout the season, and we'll see you at the Willard Basketball Classic, if not before.
All right. Thanks for having me.
You bet. You're listening to the Missouri Sports Network, and we will be back after this.